Hey guys, how's it going? It's KC here. Welcome back to KC Talks. This is my second YouTube channel. I don't really upload much on here. Originally, this channel was meant to be a blog where I talk about everything else outside of women's soccer. Because when it comes to my original YouTube channel, King of Cups and Swords, that is just dedicated to women's soccer. KC Talks was supposed to be for everything else, but I haven't really had the time to upload anything, mainly because I'm really busy. There's a lot of women's soccer going on, especially with the Olympics coming this upcoming week. And yeah, so I decided to upload a video to this channel, mainly because I haven't in a while. But I'm happy to announce, though, when it comes to my original YouTube channel, or my first YouTube channel, King of Cups and Swords, I finally reached 500 subscribers. It's actually 502 now. And yeah, for me, that is a really big accomplishment. It may not seem like a lot, like people may just say, like, it's only 500 subscribers, what's the big deal? Well, it kind of is for me. I never thought I would get that many. But I'm really happy that I was able to talk about women's soccer, and I'm happy that other people are interested in women's soccer and interested in what I have to say. So yeah, for me, it is a big accomplishment. I kind of celebrated yesterday. I had some wine and I played Honkai Star Rail, which is a game that my friend got me into. She actually got me this little plushie. This Acheron plushie. Yeah, I didn't know much about the game. She got me this as her way of trying to get me into the game. But honestly, Honkai Star Rail, it's a lot of fun. And Acheron, really like her aesthetic and the fact that she is the emanator of nihility. All right, so yeah, when it comes to my YouTube channel, King of Cups and Swords, I started it back in 2021, and I realized the first major tournament that I covered for women's soccer was the 2020 Olympics. I was following the U.S. women's national team in the Olympics, and now in the upcoming week, I will be following the U.S. women's national team in Germany in the Olympics. So it's like we just came full circle. Or I just came full circle. And I was kind of just thinking about how much things have changed, like when I first started my channel to now. And yeah, I definitely changed a lot. I've definitely learned a lot. And it was an interesting experience how this channel came about. All right, so small break to fix my hair. All right, so how did King of Cups and Swords come about? How did I start talking about women's soccer? Or wind up talking about women's soccer? Yeah, so back in 2019, this is gonna get heavy as hell. I was actually in an abusive relationship. Yeah, I was in an emotionally and mentally abusive relationship. And I don't want to go into like all the details, but it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It was to the point where I kind of lost who I was, if that makes sense. I kind of lost my identity in a way because this girl that I was with, she destroyed me, in other words. And yeah, that really sucked. I would come out of that. I mean, I came out of it scathed, but okay. But then I decided I wanted to get my life back on track. I wanted to, fix myself, I guess. And so I have a master's degree in creative writing. So I figured my next step was to apply to a PhD program. So I did. I applied to a really good PhD program, but I ended up getting rejected. I still remember the rejection email. The rejection email. I don't think they sent a letter. I know I had to go onto the website or where I applied and check my application status. And I think the notes said that I haven't done enough, or I didn't write enough, or I didn't create enough. And at the time, I only published a book, and I think I published 2 short stories. And yeah, I was basically rejected because I haven't done enough. And I kind of took it to heart. It kind of sucked hearing that I didn't write or I didn't do enough. But now, looking back, it's kind of funny because I published so many soccer articles and game reviews. I published so many videos that I've lost count. I kind of feel like I've learned and accomplished more in these last 3 years than I would in a 4-year program. So I guess in a way, the rejection was a good thing because I was able to find myself after an abusive relationship. I was able to get things together. I still feel some of the after effects of, being in that abusive relationship. I still struggle with like my personal relationships and intimacy, but it's a work in progress. Or I think I'm getting there though. But yeah, so my YouTube channel, King of Cups and Swords, women's soccer in general, women's soccer helped me find myself again. Women's soccer helped me create something for myself. And my channel has done like so much for me. And yeah, it was a lot of work. But I think the most important thing was that women's soccer, being able to cover women's soccer, it helped me find myself again. All right, another short break to fix my hair. I live in Florida, and the humidity, it's not the heat that kicks your ass, it's the humidity. The humidity sucks. Thank God my AC just kicked on. Okay, so this kind of leads into what I discussed today, not Florida, but imposter syndrome. And so, imposter syndrome. Yeah, that is something that I struggled with when I first started my channel back in 2021. It was rough. I constantly doubted myself, especially when I first started my channel. I constantly questioned myself or whether, people cared or listened or liked what I was talking about. I struggled with that so much, even to the point where I thought about just giving up on my channel. And it took me a while to get out of that. It took me a while to feel like I belonged in the community. And it's something that many creators, writers, and journalists struggle with. Like, there are so many creative people that struggle or go through imposter syndrome or self-doubt, because that's kind of what it is at the end of the day. Imposter syndrome is self-doubt. Doubting your ability, doubting your creative process, doubting your writing, articles, videos, podcasts, stuff like that. I kind of learned though, the key to getting past imposter syndrome is with learning, researching, and studying. And so while I was making videos for my channel, I was going through imposter syndrome. And at the same time, I was also learning and researching and studying. I was listening to other soccer commentators, particularly the English ones. But yeah, and and the thing is, a lot of people that get imposter syndrome when they're doing something, whether it be writing, making art, making videos, podcasts, they want to stop. But the thing is, you have to keep going. Like, even with the self-doubt in your head, even when you're going through imposter syndrome, when you're going through that, you can't give up. Because something I realized is imposter syndrome can either make or break you. And the only way you can get out of it is, one, by learning, researching, and studying, but also by keep doing what you're doing. So my advice for struggling creatives, like struggling content creators, writers, journalists, anyone in a creative field or industry, or whatever industry for that matter, is do not be afraid to take space in this world. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for acknowledgement. Do not wait for a space or spot to open up for you, because the truth is, it's never going to happen. It's why you have to take what you want. It's why you have to carve out a space for yourself. You're allowed to take space in this world, so give yourself permission to do just that. And that being said, do you want it? Some people may say, I don't know, Casey, what if I'm not good enough? What if people don't like me, my writing, my videos, my podcasts? What if people don't like what I have to say? And to that, I'm gonna tell you to stop. Like, fucking stop. I didn't ask you if you were good enough or if people liked you. I asked if you wanted it. Whatever it is, do you want it, yes or no? If yes, then go do it. So I kind of want to conclude this saying, if I let self-doubt and imposter syndrome get to me, I wouldn't be a women's soccer journalist, commentator, or analyst. Yes, I know, it's a lot of titles. But I wouldn't be doing what I love. I love women's soccer. I love my channel. I love all my subscribers. And while it hasn't been easy, I'm still proud of everything that I've accomplished. I'm still thankful and grateful to the people who believed in me and supported me. And because of that, because of them, I'm going to keep going. And when it comes to any creatives watching this, whether you guys be writers, YouTubers, content creators, you need to keep going too. You need to keep going. You can't let self-doubt or imposter syndrome get to you. There's going to be plenty of people who will believe in you, who will support you, who will like your videos. It's going to take time. It's not going to be easy, but there is going to be people who like you and support you. Yes, you will face harsh criticism, like that's a given, but you can't let it get to you. You can't let all the hate, the negativity get to you. So I know I said that you don't need permission to get started. You don't need permission to take space in this world. But if you need it so badly, I'm going to say, go get it. You have permission to take space in this world. You need to take space in this world if you are passionate about this field, whatever it may be. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today or tonight, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.